Hey, good people. This is Mr. Kosiba. I do, in fact, exist. I want to start by saying thank you so much for being so patient and kind and understanding as my family and I navigated my dad's sudden passing last Sunday. It's been a really tough time, but having awesome, supportive students like you have made this hard time a little less hard. I can't tell you how good the reports have been from Mr. Edwards, our sub, who has a much better beard than mine. I apologize. But I'm so excited to be back in the classroom with you, and I'm so excited for this semester. And again, I'm so sorry that I couldn't start it off with you. I hate missing the start of the semester with a new group of awesome humans, but I am excited to come back, weather permitting, with you all tomorrow. We have a couple things that are posted in Canvas. I just want to walk through with you together on this video, and then I'll shut up and let you stay warm and get done what you need to get done. All right, so first, if you go to our Canvas page and you click on assignments, the first thing I want to draw your attention to is the questionnaire. Almost all of you have finished this, and I am so, again, thankful for the thoughtful job that so many of you have done on this assignment. It helps me get to know you, and it helps me make the class better for everybody. So there's a couple people that haven't finished. If you haven't, please, please, please turn that in. There are two other assignments that are due by the end of the day tomorrow. The first is honoring the life and legacy of Dr. King. Happy belated Dr. King's Day, everybody. And the second is the essential tech skills assessment. That is basically making sure you know how to do all the tech stuff that you're going to need to do in our class throughout the semester. It's not just a random, like, week one, hey, let's do this thing assignment. Our class is a project based class. And so to do all the projects, because we don't do bubble tests, you need to know how to do some techie things. So that helps make sure that you know how to do all the techie things that we're going to do in our class together. This is the assignment I want to kind of direct our attention to. Yesterday was MLK Day, and Dr. King is an important figure, not just in Black history, not just in American history, but in world history. And he remains one of the most misunderstood figures, I would argue, in world history. A lot of people are taught the sanitized, we call it the safe version of King, as this person who just promoted turning the other cheek and promoted just being kind and everybody loving everybody. And although he did promote peace and he did promote love, he also was a revolutionary who didn't just rage against racism, but he actually believed that there were three evils in society that needed to be addressed, and we all had to work towards fighting against these three evils to make the world we live in a more just and equitable and good place. Oh, Missy, Ilias, way to get after it. Got two folks done with this assignment already. Um, when you go to our Canvas page and you click on the assignments page and you click on the Dr. King assignment, you should be given your own VIP special Google Doc that looks like this. You are going to use the presentation to answer questions 1 through 3. So you're going to figure out what those three evils I just talked about are. You're going to figure out what the main goal of the nonviolent direct action methods that Dr. King used to fight for justice are. And you are going to try and figure out who developed the OG of nonviolent direct action um, in the presentation. After you use the presentation to answer questions 1, 2, and 3, you're going to use this article and the quotes in it to complete part 4. These quotes will hopefully help you get a better understanding of the radical, the revolutionary Dr. King that was the true king. He was someone who was so radical and revolutionary that at the time of his death, when he was taken from us much too young. His approval rating was only 54%. Think about that. Only 54% of Americans had a positive view of Dr. King when he was assassinated. And that's largely because his radical views against white supremacy and against the other two evils that plague our society were so radical that they terrified the dominant power structure at the time. White supremacy is what that power structure is slash was. All right, so when you are done, please remember to hit submit, like Missy and Ilias have already done, and we will talk about these two assignments tomorrow when I return, weather permitting. I thank you all again so much for being so awesome and accommodating while I sort through this very difficult personal time in my life. And I can't wait to get back into the classroom. And there's the bell. It's time for me to go. All right, people. I love you. There's nothing you can do about it. Peace until tomorrow.